Hi Scorpio, it's Elle here to do your weekly reading. I want to say thank you for being here. I hope you have a really good week. I want to say thank you to those who like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. It is much appreciated. Please continue to do so. Let's jump into this. So we have how Scorpio comes into the week, the moon. All right. The advice of the tarot is the Five of Swords. Ooh, okay. And the outcome is the Ace of Swords. All right. I was gonna say, very rarely is the advice is the Five of Swords, but if you take the advice of the cards, you get victory. All right. So, the Scorpio, maybe this week you have to speak your truth. Even, and this could be in a marriage, or I'm hearing ex-husband, I don't know, a marriage, a long-standing relationship, maybe even with a corporation or some type of dynamic, some entity, university, court, I'm not sure. But you need to speak exactly how you feel, because you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. There's an element of something failing or failure, or someone feeling that way. It could be a Gemini. How you come into the week is, it's like you've suppressed some feelings in regards to this is a romantic relationship. You may be denying exactly how you feel about a particular person or element of a relationship. You've kind of suppressed it. There's an air of self-delusion. There's an air of self-delusion, so you play two types of people, you know, Dr. Jekyll and Mrs. Hyde. Not to say that you're acting, you know, quote unquote crazy, but you are, because you won't deal with your feelings and your thoughts and your emotions. Well, emotions and feelings are the same thing. Because you won't deal with your emotions and your feelings, then you have to put on that facade, right? So you're being two different ways. You may even want to talk to somebody about how there is a connection between the two of you, but there's a lot of difference. Or there was a connection, but there's also how the two of you go about life and doing, and your personalities are so different. Is how do we coexist and reconcile our differences, because we want the same thing. We want the same outcome. You have it's normally a dog and like a fox or a wolf or something, like howling at the moon. They're like the same thing, right? A dog and a wolf, but they are different. There are significant differences. So the both of you are different, but you want the same desired outcome. Somebody's conceding, conforming a little bit more than the other person, or the other dynamic, or you keep conceding to some larger entity or business or university or study or whatever. There's an element of someone wanting to speak some truth. This like is a carried burden. It's like, I'm suppressing how I feel. I'm not talking about it. I'm not going to go there with this person. I'm just going to try to be what they need me to be. Even though it's causing so much discord within myself. The advice of the cards is to speak your mind. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's going to be an argument. It's going to be confrontation. Sometimes it is a situation of feeling like you're wanting up each other. Sometimes in marriage, there is that healthy level of competition. What are you doing? Well, what are you doing? How can you do it? Well, you know, it should be healthy. There might be someone jealous, or some air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini coming up significantly. They may be speaking their truth about maybe children, childlike behavior maybe that they have or you are exuding, or Scorpio, you're saying this to them. It could be vice versa. Maybe that someone or some situation is too much drama or causing too much drama. Someone maybe even speaking and saying like, you know, yes, this was good or it used to be good, but you're failing at this one aspect of the relationship, and you can't keep masking it with maybe romantic gestures or romance. You can't romance me. We need to talk. We need to come to some agreement, because somebody's changed. Someone's changed their mind. Okay, so about the other person. This is romantic in nature. This could be your marriage. It could be your relationship. It says if you take the advice of the cards, the Five of Swords, you're going to come out on top. It is going to be challenging. They don't want to sugarcoat it and say, oh, you'll speak your mind, and then the other person will say, great, I'm so happy you said something. I'm going to change everything you just told me I need to change. And then you go on and you live your life. No, you may run into an argument. You may run into, this is a heavy duty argument. This is the confrontation. But you will have victory in how you are coming off to everyone else, how they view you, how they see you, is having this new start about yourself by way of speaking your mind, the spoken word. Sometimes this is a written word also, but it is the thoughts translated, okay? Because you can't say something and have not thought about it. So it's the thoughts translated. So you're going to have victory here if you speak your mind, you open up. You can't keep cowering down or backing out or backing away because you think that you're going to lose someone or some element of something. Someone's trying to, something about the children, argument, a fight about how we divide time with the children. Newborn baby, yeah. It could be a newborn baby, or, you know, a small baby. It could even be a business. Some people say that sounds like, that feels like a newborn baby, you know, when you start your own business. Some of you're going to have to speak your mind with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may even be speaking your mind to other people. This may be a secret let out, the secret's out, the cat's out the bag, or you may be just telling this other person that they need to you may be telling them how you feel. And it's a lose-lose situation. Nobody is winning here, but they need to know. I think because you haven't talked to them about it before, they think that it's, you know, it's water under the bridge, or that they can keep it suppressed. Sometimes it's just like two ways of being. Bipolar, bi-coastal, bi-transcendent, I don't know, bisexual. This is something about, you know, you talking to somebody about how you are either two minds about something, or they have been two ways, and you can't carry this burden that is this situation any longer. Okay, so Scorpio, I hope you have a really good week. Go over to the website, book your own reading there if you feel it's necessary. Book your own situation, advice, and outcome reading. It's inexpensive. If you have one question, you cannot get a whole reading out of this, so you can try it. I'm going to answer one question. Anyhow, all links are below. Thank you for being here. Have a really good holiday, guys. Take care.